Welcome back to Foundry, everybody. This is Season 2, Episode 5. I'm Medrin, and this is Flat Rock Gaming. Last episode, we did a whole lot. We got concrete, we got glass, we got high voltage power set up way out there on the lake. Let's see. What else do we do? We've got the other science packs going. We came over here. We've got Science Pack 3s getting made. Up here we've got the Thermalite bars coming down. And we've got everything opened up down underneath in order to make our Thermalite smelting. So, I have something stuck on my mouth. What the heck is that? Probably part of a peanut butter cup because I eat them all the time. It's kind of gnarly. Okay, so we've got this marked out because this is going to be a medium shipping pad as soon as we get it researched. So Olumite processing is coming up soon enough. We have other things that we can do. So we've got that. I believe we need to make robots. Nope, no robots. We've got all the steel beams going. Thermalite sheets will be going soon enough. I think what we need to do is clean out our inventory. I'm pretty sure we did the greenhouse, didn't we? Didn't we do a greenhouse? Or is it in the, oh yeah, it's in the thingy there. Okay, so let's go clean out our inventory. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay, so we've got biomass, seeds. Okay. Let's see, we've got explosive charges. We've got some Xeno scrap. What do we got? Biomass burners. We don't need the biomass burners. Get the fluorine condensed there. These are all construction things. Xenoferrite and gravel we can dump into a processor somewhere. Let's see. This one uses not gravel. Does this use gravel? Yes. I totally spaced on setting up that last machine for concrete. Can't believe I did that. So we've got a lot here. We've got almost 3,500. So concrete has to go into Science Pack 4s, which I believe we are going to research eventually here. So let's make some let's see, steel beams, electronic components. I've got steel beams. You need a lot of these things. And I mean a lot. You need like 20 some thermalite smelters in order to make this happen. Let's see. Where are my plates? Right there. Grab another thing of plates. Okay. Machinery components. I am not going down there unless I am like fully stocked. Okay, get away from the loudness there. Alright, and then we need Firmolite bars. Should be a lot of Firmolite bars in here. Okay, so we can make 20, and that is exactly what we're going to make. So, that leaves us with a pretty healthy supply of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go grab fluorine and fluorine and these. A lot of those. And a whole bunch of floors. Okay, so let's go down. Boy, I wish I had that jetpack to do this. You know what? Where is the jetpack in the whole scheme of things here? Jetpack speed. Boy, it's a long ways away. Well, we'll get some going. While we're riding, I'm gonna munch on a peanut butter cup. Okay. So, these guys here. Let's see, this is the... I'll put one there. Can't quite get up there. Let's see here. So we'll put this guy right there. Oh man, I think that's in line. No, it's not. Okay, that's in line. Let's see here. So if we did one there, one there. Alright, I'm gonna get some crystals while I'm down here. Alright, so we'll take you, and you're going to rotate to that position. Go right there. Okay. Then you'll be one there. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. Okay. Squeeze you in that way. Put you right there. Okay, how many do I have left? 4. Alright. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So you're gonna get some flooring. Alright, and you will come right down through here. Let's see, you only need to go to there. Let me add the 3rd row thing. Just add a block here so I'm not falling off the side. Alright, so then this one can go 3 blocks wide right down through. Which way did I go? Which way did I go here? I think I need to go this way. Can I get rid of that? Yes. Some of the stuff down here, kind of touch and go on if you can mine it. Okay. I think my elevator shaft, yep, my elevator shaft is right there. So we'll come over. This one here only needs the 2. Okay. So let's make we need a feed and a return. So let's bring those out a little bit further. Okay, so these are going to be, yeah, they can be the return, that's fine. And then these will be the feed. Okay, I like how they have the like an atomic symbol on there. Alright, so you're going to go second lane. I gotta make sure I'm mapping this correctly. So you come down here. And then you I'm gonna have to do something with that one. Actually, I should be able to just flip this around. Which way have I got it facing here? Yep, okay. Let's see, you're gonna come up here. Then you need to feed. So this is second row. But I could make it first row. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. And then you come down here, kind of hook over a little bit. To get that one. Then you come down to pick up that one. Let's see. Go here. Come down through, pick that one up. Okay. So this one is going to have to, that one is going to have to be a little wonky. A little bit different. So let's do, I don't have any, I'm going to need a few of these joiners to make everything work right. So let's do this. Okay. You're going to go in there as an input. You're going to come out and you're going to come out here to pick up this one. Okay. And then you're going to come down here. Going to turn to pick up that one. Come right down through here to get all these. Okay, I've got one there and one there that needs to be done. So what I'll do with you is I'll take this one out. Put this here. Bring you down to pick up those. And then I'll bring you out to pick up that one. Okay. So that should work for those. So I'm going to go back through. And see if I can figure out why he's not doing anything. Oh, duh. It's because I don't have power on the platform. Okay. So you're an input there. Okay, that's one machine. To the other one there, that's for that machine. This one needs an input here for that. Guess he could have been over there too, doesn't really matter. This one is an input. That one needs an input. That one needs an input. Right, so I picked up that one. This one is going to use this one is going to input from this side. This one is going to input from there. That one's going to input there. Okay. Input for that one. Input for that one. And then these are going to be second row inputs. Okay. Then this one needs to find its way over there. All right. I've got one over there that I don't think I have anything. I don't think I even have a way to. Yeah, I could get him off this backside, I think. Yeah, I should be able to do this right over here. Okay. So let's take you out. Put one there. One there. Okay. So we're going to bring you out. Oh no. Oh geez, that scared me. Okay, so that'll be that one. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here so I'm not. Alright, so you need to come over there. So this one here will be. And then you can come right down this thing. All the way to there. Need to be there. I think. I think I can add an up right there. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna be here, turning this way. And then you're gonna come down. Gotta make sure I don't back off into friggin' lava or something stupid. Okay. 6 is down. You're gonna be right there. And where did I just put you? Right there. Okay. Alright. Let's get some power hooked up here. I'm going to build this right out so I don't fall in the friggin' lava. Alright, you can hear them going. And they are outputting Fermilite sheets. And right there they go. There goes the Fermilite sheets. Okay. So we need this one to come down. Okay. And then across through here. You're gonna output I might have to change that. Well, I could put a second row outputter on there. Alright, so you need that. And then you need an up here. Wait, I got this wrong. That needs to be over here. Okay, so that one goes away. So 6 needs to be down right here. This one comes across, turns. This guy here goes right there. And then 3 comes out of here. And ties in with those. Okay. A little bit messy, but it works. Alright, this one isn't up. It's gonna go right there. You're gonna go right there. Alright, so you come down through. So you're outputting there. Alright, so this one here, we're gonna have to output over there. Okay. So you output there, we've got that one, we've got that one. Alright, now this, we need this here, then it has to go up, turn, come out. Oh no! Crapola! This is this one. So I gotta get over here where I can actually see it. Okay. Fermilite bars are backed up at the elevator. Okay. So this thing needs to do something similar. So if I bring it here and here with an up, I can do an output from that one and an output from that one, both on the same line. Okay. This is going to come across. a little bit of flooring in here so I can do this stuff without falling off. Alright, let's see. I need a few more of these. Alright, so this is going to be a down. No, that is not going to be a down. It's going to be a down right there. And then you go right there. You come out from here right into there. Oh boy. This right here is pretty much the only time you'll ever see this. Because once it's going, I mean, almost never come down here. Okay, so you need an output there. Right? Am I thinking this right? No, he's already got an output. He's got an output over there, so this one can have an output there. Okay. I've got that guy. Yeah, he's all tied in. Okay, he has an input and an output. So output in there, input in there. So this one is going to output from there. This one is going to output from there. This one is outputting from here. Okay, so that one can output down there. This one can output here. So we'll bring this one around. Bring you down. Burn up. And is it to there? Yes. Okay. And then you need a joiner. Down slope. That. An output. An output. Okay, so that one's tied. This one's tied. This one here is going to tie over here. Right there. And then this guy here. Simple dimple. Ties in right there. Holy crap. Okay. Output, input. Input, output, input, output. We don't have any other ones there. Okay. This one's got an input, output. Input, output on this one. In and out there. This one's got the in and an out. Okay. This one has an in and an out. This one in the corner has the in and out. This one's got an in and out. That one has an in and out. In and out there. In and out there. In and out there. In and out there. I know there's an in and out on that one. This one here has nothing. So I gotta go over to that second one over there. Get him tied in. So you see how slow they are. They're spitting out one slow bar at a time. That's why you need so many. And in actuality, I'm probably going to have to come down and make more. Because I don't think 20 is enough. It might be. Okay. That's that. Shouldn't have to be back down here for a while. Okay. So Fermilite bars are doing their thing. I'm going to do an output here to make sure that they keep on going. All right. So our productions are down this way. So let's take this one, fill that in, and then we'll bring this out. Bring this out so it does it the right way. Build a vault. Nope. Okay. Output, output, input. And there we go. Storing Fermilite sheets. So I believe we needed Firmolite sheets for something else. Olumite is almost done. I think everything here was all level 2s and 3s. Okay. We need Science Pack 3 production. So Firmolite bars need to go down there. Advanced machinery parts and concrete are all down there. So this here, I'm going to split this off. Oops. I'm going to put this here. And then you guys I need to be out second. So I need to be out to the second row to get past all those things. So one out from here. So right down through there. All right. And then you're coming into let me get rid of this. You need to come in here somewhere. So let's bring you down. This row. So you can be second row. Let's see, he's going to be in the middle. So one there, one there. Okay, so these are going to be second rows. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes, these are all outputs. So I've already got the production lines for these. So I need these to be moved back one. Where did I have it? Did I have it right there? Yeah, why not? Whatever. Okay, so concrete will bring down one of these. We'll bring down one of these and just come to there. Okay, so these are going to be inputs. And then you've got, these are outputs. You're making Science Pack 3s. Okay. input, 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 input. And these will be advanced machine parts or whatever. Okay, so advanced machine parts are where? So they are coming down this way. They are getting made here. All right. Easy enough to do. You're gonna come out and across to there. And up there. And down here. All right. So then you come out. I don't want you blocking the concrete. These, how do all these need to get up through there? So they need to go right through here. So the first row needs to go right over top of these things. First row needs to go up over those. Okay. So bring it down. You're gonna go up on these. So bring you right to here. Then you're going up 3 so that I've got enough room to walk underneath them. Okay, so you're going to be the second row, so you have to come to right here. Needs to be down, down, down. Let's see. Down. Okay. So that's advanced machine parts. Concrete is going to do basically the same thing. Except you are going to come to this row. And then I'm probably going to have to take this one out because I'm 1 over. Yep. Okay. Take you, you, you. You're not needed. Here come all the stupid concrete blocks. And then these guys should start producing. Yep, there they go. These things are kind of slow, but that's okay. We're going to add concrete in there, Formolite bar, and some advanced machine parts. And I never picked up any science packs from it, so that's okay. Let's see. What was I just gonna do? Oh, this thingy. Throw you in there. Okay. And then I've got a xenocrystal. The very first one. Put you up there. Put you there. I'm gonna need you for crafting down the line. Okay, Olumite processing is stalled because we don't have the science packs. Okay, I am going to pause and go get some supper, and then I will see you. I'll be back in a bit, but for you it'll just be a second. So we'll see you later. In a bit. In a second. Okay. So where was I? What was I doing? What was I doing, folks? We've got 6 points in this. So these things here, it's nice to obviously take this down as far as you can. Get that weight reduction way down so you can transport more. And then get these up. And do the same with this one. And that's all we have for right now. Okay. Station upgrades. So we did, let's see, Galactic Market. Can unlock one more sector before you need to upgrade the station. This one is a pretty nice one. So we'll do that. Then we've got station upgrades. Was it the antenna? Yes. So we'll get that one in there. And then we're going to do that one. And I don't know if we can do, yes, because that is, I wish these would show, like when you click on them, what they, so we're gonna have to do solar panels after those. Okay, so we've got we've got our science level 3 coming across. And we need a vault for these. Okay. Did I ever I made a vault for 1s and 2s? Yes. So they're both rate full, which is fine and dandy. Okay. So that's 3, and then 4s and 5s can be out here. This way here, all of our science stuff is all in here. Let's see, we've got space to make more of these if we need them. So Olumite processing is on its way. Let's see. Let's go take a look at this and see what these are doing. Looks like he's full. Yep. So he's full. That's empty. So these are just catching up. Everything here is just catching up with the output of these things. Okay. So I think what I want to do, we're going to need Technum. But I think that's at 153. So that's actually above us. That one is right on the ground level, but if I do it there, I've got to bring it all the way up and around up to here. I think I'm going to so this should show, I think it should show, yep, Olumite reservoir right next to a xenoferrite and a lava cave shaft. There's another one, nice big one right there. There's a lot of Olumite nearby, which is really nice. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful setup for Olumite because you can put a whole processing facility out here and just pipe it in from all 3. In my last game, I had 1. I had 1 reservoir, and that lasted me for almost to the end of the game. This, I am quite sure that's a vein. That's a vein, and that's a vein. Because the veins are going to show up as all these multiple blocks of stuff. Okay. So this cave, we can get rid of that because I cleared it all out. I don't have any other markers anywhere. No, okay. So I'm gonna just put him as a marker. I've got plenty of stuff except I don't have floors or conveyors. Where am I? That's the Technum, so I gotta come down here to get floors and conveyors. I find myself getting lost in this place. Okay. One thing I do want to do, conveyor 2s are made with machinery parts, electronic components. Okay, so we've got machinery parts. We've got electronic components right here. I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to build one assembler 2 and one vault. So there's our flare stack, distillation column, pump jacks, and we've got Olumite refining polymer boards. Okay, so I need 3 of those. Might as well make a bunch of those. Make a few of them. I don't know if I'll need a freight elevator and stuff. Let's see here. These are floors. Nope, that is wrong. That is wrong. I need to go back here. Okay, put you there. These are ups. And then you're going to be a down over here somewhere. Let's put you... Let's see. They're going to come around this way. So let's put you right here. And then we'll bring you down. Right there. Okay. Put an input here. And you're going to make conveyor 2s. Okay. So machine parts. It is just regular machine parts, right? Yep, okay. Let's see. Hate it when this thing does. That's one problem with this. Okay. So you're gonna turn. And you're gonna come. Where are you? Right there. Where did that snap? Something snapped somewhere. I don't know where that conveyor snapped in. You're gonna come over here to right there. Yet you're already doing downs, so that's fine. So you're gonna come in second row. See, you're an input. Yes, that'll be okay. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna be on this one, so you need to go away. You're gonna come here. Then you're gonna come across to like yeah, that should work. So you come down, and then down. And then you go to right there. Okay, this is an output. And all this is going to do is go right to there. And then you get locked down to like there. Okay. So now I've got production for conveyor 2s. Okay. I had to step away and take care of my meatloaf. In the meantime, we got 400 and some of them. So we're gonna cruise on over. We also had third lane loader get unlocked while we were waiting, because I forgot to pause things. Okay. So hold on a second here. Can remove that one. We don't want to remove landing location. So this guy is way up in the air. Apparently. So depending on what this is like, so there's a cave here. Okay, so he is sticking out of the side of the mountain. Is this the cave that yeah, that's the cave that I explored, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, so we've got quite a lot here to work with. You know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to use these guys. Let's see. God, I love those things. Okay. And then I'll come like over there and out and down. Okay. So I'm gonna put the floor right here. And come around this side with it. So to be on this one. All right. So this should give us quite a lot of technum for quite a while. So we'll put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put him over here. Space station upgrade complete. Okay, so you're gonna come down here. You're gonna come down here. It's there. Okay. Now this, I need to go back over to my base. Because I need to grab level 2 conveyors. Do, 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 do. Okay. Some level 2 conveyors. Figure out where that thing is. So if all this Teknite is coming in here, it should follow this line out. tank has been completed. Big thing I don't want is I don't want offset levels. I want everything on the same foundation level. That was my big issue last time. Was that everything was like up and down and this way and that way. It was just really annoying. I mean, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. We really, really got good at doing freight elevators and all that stuff. But I just want to make like a sprawling thing. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of these.
Fantastic progress. Incorporating plants and trees into our factory setup not only enhances its aesthetic, but also contributes to a thriving ecosystem. With the greenhouse ready, we can now multiply the seeds we've discovered and embark on planting trees.
Yay! Okay, so these are gonna be downs. Let's put you there. I gotta go up quite a ways. Okay, I think I'm gonna take that across. Oh, come on, snap on it. I didn't want to just do that one. I want to do this. Take you way over there. Okay. So now I gotta get up and over there. Alright. Take you out. Let's see. Yeah, why not? These guys need to be in number 8. Okay. Might as well put you in number 9. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I think I'm gonna have to build a floor out so I can reach it. Okay. So you're coming out there, right to that. Okay. Make the transformer. Might as well make some of those. Okay. Get these outputs set up. Okay, so if I come right straight down there, eventually I should run right into the power line that I made, going up through. Don't want to fall in the cave. Okay. Yep, there's our ore. I would think it would be coming out as a solid line though. Oh, duh, it's because of this thing. It's not a level 2. I need a level 2 merger, not a level 1. I think. Yeah. Yeah, need a level 2 merger to get it all together. Okay. So you're gonna come down. You're all backed up because it's backup season. Put you right there. You all the way down. To there. Then you've got an up. And a down. This one can be the level 1 merger. Machine inventory full. So, the nice thing with all this is that we can come over here. If we have more smelters, which are going to be here in just a minute, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 smelters. We need more. We need some material. And machine parts. I don't think I need machine parts for the smelters, but I just want to fill up with them. Okay. Shouldn't be in the way of our science things. Okay, so we'll get a blender, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you're gonna go right there. Okay, so these are all inputs. Okay. So we're going to take and upgrade this one. And then we're going to upgrade no, we shouldn't need to upgrade them. So with that higher belt, everybody should be cooking. Yep, and it's backed up down to here. Okay. We're going to take outputs, put them on the back side. And then number 1 conveyors can come right down here. To okay, I want to see what I can do here to kind of combine everything. Okay. So I'm thinking that we bring it over onto this side. We really don't need to. Let's just take it back to there. An up and an up. You go that way. And that should be, yep, that should be there. So, don't know as though that's gonna work. I might have to take it down a little bit further. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it down further. Okay. Plenty enough rods for everything. So electronic components are getting used up fairly steady over there. Still nothing to worry about. Okay. So machine components. How is this doing? That's got 1,000 in it. I do much more. I'm gonna have to build more machine component units. Okay. Alright, so we've got all of our things. So when these guys here start running out, which they will soon, you know, like this guy here probably, he's gonna be running out. As soon as it gets 6 blocks away, they're gonna run out. The ones over there aren't doing anything because the line is full. Why is this? Why is that doing that? Okay. We will just fix that with this one. So that uses it at a fairly steady rate. Not too bad. But that mine over there is going to last for a long time. Okay, so we'll get rid of you. What's next? What's next? What's next? We have no researches going on. Where is... Oh, we can build that now. Loader third lane, filter loader. Filter loader comes in really handy later on. So the greenhouse I think I'm going to put where? I think I'm going to put the greenhouse over on this side. I think I'm going to put the greenhouse over here. What do I need for it? Glass. Where's my glass? Glass is down on the other end. That one's concrete. Here's my glass. Okay. Let's see how big these things are. They're small. They're tiny. How do you grow a tree in that? You can't even see in it. That's depressing. Okay. I thought it would be like this big thing that that would look really cool. You could see the plants growing in there. I'll put you right there. That's depressing. We've got plenty of biomass. What's up, puppy? Did you hear something? Alright. I really need to find... Oh! Xenocrystal! Yeehaw! What do we got? The irrigation tool. I never did the quarry before, but you have to have Mining Force 1. This one does crystal scanning and large xenoscrap scanning, but it also unlocks this. This right here is really nice. The xenologistics system I didn't use before. Teleports items over short distances and also gains fish. The system allows us to automatically resupply items from xenologistics containers into the character inventory. Unlocks the xenologistics tower and the xenologistics container. This cannot be used to move items between machines, obviously, yes. So I think when I get bigger... Oh, these use crystals, that's right. I think when I get bigger, I'm gonna try that. Because then if I'm off somewhere doing something and I need plates, I can resupply myself without having to go all the way over to pick up plates. Okay. So. I'm going to check on my meatloaf if I can back up without running over Puppy's tail. And see what the temperature is on it. 153. Still got a ways to go. Alright, what else can we do? Let's see, decor, we got stupid seeds. Okay. Handhelds, don't have anything new here. There's nothing new there, nothing new there. So we've got Olumite. Okay. So, Olumite, I believe, I'm gonna Google this real quick. Because I think that if you have pump jacks on a reservoir and you're not using the Olumite, the reservoir will still deplete. Yep. Olumite reservoirs in Foundry do deplete over time if a pump jack is installed and running, even if the produced Olumite is not being used or stored in the system. Pump jacks continue to consume the resource from the node at a rate of 1 Olumite per second, even if the network is full. So, what we want to do is make sure that what we do down there, we don't get wild and crazy with pump jacks right away. Because there's a lot of Olumite, plenty enough to last us probably a long way into the game. Let's see, I got tons of rods. I need plates. And I'll refill my machine parts. Okay, so pump jacks. Need flooring. I've got plenty of conveyors. Might as well go get rid of this dirt that I have in here. Okay. I know I've got Teknite in my inventory, but I don't really care. These guys here are all doing good. Steel beams aren't being used pretty much at all. How is this guy looking? Inventory full. So it's a really small reservoir. Okay, let's go for a run. Oh, before we do that, we need to figure out what we're doing here. Okay. So, is there anything more over here? We should get some bots going. Um, and do some railings. Some lights. Let's do some walkways. Okay. So we can do the snack bot as well. The heavy duty transport bot. Let's see, hover engine, we're gonna need that, but we don't need it just yet. I want to get down to this. That's what I really want to get to before doing a lot of this other stuff. But we have to do circuit board first. Okay. We'll crank through those fairly quickly. Yeet! Well, poop. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. I want to check on the power grid here while I'm here. Okay, that thing definitely needs another transformer up there. Okay, so we have a big Olumite reservoir right over here. Okay, so now I can show you. If you select V, which is what does your plants and all that, and you look down in there, there's 7,842,648 liters, I guess, of crude Olumite in this vein. So we want one pump jack. We're going to do one pump jack. And that pump jack is going to sit, where's the power? That pump jack is going to sit right here. Okay. And then we're going to pipe all this way over there. So we need a whole bunch of pipe. Build that transformer while we're thinking about it. So how do I want to set this up? How are these other ones in relation to me? So that one is there, that one is there. I think I'll fill this part in. Yeah, I think I'll fill this part in with Olumite processing. We're going to use more than this, a lot more than this. But for now, where are we? We're right here. Okay, so if I'm right here, that should miss everything. Oh, my beeper's beeping. Let's see, is he going to... Yes, he's going to impact that one. So that's a right hand side. So I'm going to bring you over this way a little ways. And then bring you straight down. Now you're going to see, as we come down here, you're going to see the, can that pipe go through the, oh no it can't, okay. I was gonna say, can that go through the containers? Or the conveyors? I don't know if it'll do it on this. I don't know if our thing is gonna be long enough. But you can see if you scan your pipe, you've got a complexity up to 300. Once you hit 300, I think it just stops working or something. But okay, I'm gonna pause here and eat my supper, and I'll see you when I get back, which will be just a second for you. Okay, false alarm. Meatloaf was not done. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take this right here and come out like that. And then right there, come out. All right, so we've got that. And we need a few of these. So we'll take and put a block probably right there. And probably another one there-ish. Okay. We're gonna go from that pole to there, to there. Okay. And where are these pump jacks? It's right here, so I gotta go roughly into this ballpark. Okay, there he goes. And you can see he is pumping quite a lot. So once the pipe is full, it'll start showing up on here. All right. Okay, how many do I have left? 10. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, so get that out of the way. We got robots, I don't want to close them off yet. We got light poles, railings. First thing we need to do is make liquid polymer. That's going to be our first order of business. So we need some distillation columns. Okay. So you're going to come right down through, and I'm just going to connect onto them somewhere. But what I want to do first is go get some fluorine. Because I don't want to start these things like out in the middle of the platform. Can't wait to get that jump jet, which I can probably... Dependencies not met. Okay, so chemical processing. Olumite fuel. And then jetpack. Yeah, baby. The jetpack is just kick-ass in this game. Makes your life so much easier. Sorry, kick butt in this game. Okay, so one thing I should do while I'm here is probably come over here. I can do it right here in this corner. So I can put this transformer down. And get our grid stabilized. Yeah. Okay. So he can handle 2. We're at 7.5 right now. I missed it. Okay. So you are going to go from here all the way over. Then you go from there all the way over. And you go from there all the way over and fill it in. And then you go over here and fill that in. Okay. So our Olumite pipeline is going to go up and down here. It's going to collect the one that's there, the one that's over there. But the main pipeline is just going to go up and down through here and feed whatever needs to be fed. Okay, so we need distillation columns. Let's see. If I make 2 of those, is that going to screw up? No. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go right here. And then the other one is gonna go 2 spots ahead of him. And my power wire goes through it, but that's okay. Okay, so you select what you want, and then these will show up for what you need. So crude Olumite goes in there, liquid polymer comes out of there, and waste gas comes out of there. So you need a flare stack. And the flare stack can be where? Where do I want the flare stack? I think I want the flare stack up here somewhere. Is that going to... Nope, that doesn't bother anybody. Okay. So I need pipes. And liquid polymer is made in, polymer boards are made in casting machines. Don't think I can make any. No, I need more beams. Okay. So you're gonna come out of that one. Right there. With a T. Get it down here so I can see what I'm doing with it. Okay. You go in right there. Okay. And then you are that one. Coming down to there. Okay. So you need to make polymer. Okay. polymer is coming out of the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you out with an elbow. Bring you both out with an elbow. And I can't make it, but I'm going to make a tank for these guys all to come into. Which, if I do a tank, the tank has to be right here. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to do that. But that's fine. I got it in the wrong spot. I did need to do that. See? Trust your instincts. Okay. Then this is an elbow. And he's going to go into a tank. Okay, so the flare stack is going to come out. It's going to get a T right here. So this one here will have to come out and down with a T. And then, whoops, I had to come out one more. I'm gonna have to go get steel beams anyways, because I've only got two pipes left. Okay. So he will come over, join up with this one. Chemical processing's almost done. I think this is the latest I've eaten supper in a long time. And it's like 7 o'clock at night. I never eat supper this late. Oops, steel beams are over here. Let's see, fill you up. Grab that one. And I'm gonna take another one with me. Yeah, I should be good to make a lot of things here. Not sure what these robots use. See, they use permalite sheets. See, nobody here uses polymer sheets yet. But they will. But the big thing for me is going to be I should be making pipes while I'm running. The big thing for me is going to be at least right now, is to get the jetpack fuel made up. So you can make ignium powder. We can do the circuit boards now too. But ignium powder and I think liquid polymer makes jetpack fuel. I can't remember exactly. Okay, so you come across, and then you come out. Make the tank while I'm in here. TTR. Okay. And then you guys, well, poop. I get some consistency in this. So he needs to come out and then over. And then into there. Okay. So you keep that all at the same level, all the way down through. And then when we tie into other units, we can we'll know what level we need to be on. Okay, there goes the flame stack. Okay, and the tank goes right there. Okay, and now we need to make these go into casting machines. So we don't need another tank there. That's a chemical processor. Casting machines. So we need, we'll do 3 of those at first. These are 3 wide. So with these, I would like to have them out far enough where everything isn't congested so bad. So I might move that tank over a little bit to put it in line with these. I gotta assign the thing to see what side we need Okay. So it's... So looking at the panel, it's left side. Alright. So I am actually going to take... Oops. I'm actually going to take these and put them right here like this. So the pipe comes up. Yes, I'm going to put these right like this. And they can just be one away from each other. We don't need, once we have them configured, there's no need to do anything else with it. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with our power. Okay, so pipe comes out, and we are on the fourth one up, so we can be right there. The T, and a T. And then straight ones come right down through. And then those. Alright. And they're going to start making polymer boards, which can then run down through here. And I'm going to have them just drop into a vault. Because I have no use for them right now. Okay, so you're an output, output, output. Okay. That will fill up in no time. Those things are very loud. Okay. So let's go look at our grid status. Yep, so we need producers. Let's see. I feel as though we need more steam. Okay. Alright, panels on this side. So you go right there. Nope, this is a four-way. I'm out of pipes already. Okay, so we can start crafting our fuel. Okay, so we don't have enough steam. To run those. So we'll take this guy here, and the stack needs to aim towards the back, which it is right there. Okay, so we got that. This is an input, goes right there. We need piping to come down. A T. The elbow there. The elbow there. And there. Okay, so is that making enough steam now? Apparently not. Okay, is this guy running? Yes, that guy is running. So we need another steam generator. Or boiler, whatever you want to call it. So you're gonna go right there. You're gonna come down. You're gonna have one across. You're gonna have that one. You're gonna have that one, and then a T. Comes in. Okay, this one should be running now. Yep. And we're about half power. This one here can use another transformer. So let me take this, bring that out there. Okay. Looking good now. Is that a hole? Oh no, that's my, yeah, I can't fall down in there anyways, because there's a thing up the center. Okay. Let's see, he is cranking them right out. Okay. So I think I'm going to end this here. I've got to eat supper here at some point. I've got 10 minutes left on it. I am going to do fuels and stuff next time. Now that we have, excuse me, now that we have our liquid fuel, jetpack fuel, xenoferrite plates in liquid fuel. So we're going to have to take this stuff here, which is why I thought it was really handy that there is a xenoferrite mine right down here. I can turn these into plates to feed our jetpack fuel production. And I only need one. I only need one smelter. Because believe it or not, you really don't use a lot of jetpack fuel. So, a lot of development going on fast. Just got to try to keep up with stuff so we don't get too far behind. So, all right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.